Yeah, I got your order out here.
That was one of many examples of the AI-generated Doorcam meme. And this is one of its subcategories. Dogs at the door.
Well, hello there, sweetheart. Are you lost?
Was that AI or... Let's go from water to fire.
Здравствуйте.
Unsurprisingly, cats also got in on the Doorcam action.
Hey! Stop that! It's midnight. Give me that. No, sir. No more banjo tonight. Got it? Inside with this thing. Go home. Hey! Stop that! It's midnight. Give me that. No, sir. No more flute tonight. Got it?
The full version of that video goes on for way too long, but it turns out that exasperated middle-aged American woman is a thing. Not dissimilar to this. That's unrealistic. Why is the woman wearing a hoodie? She'd be wearing military uniform. Anyway, that's enough of the animal videos for now.
Hey! What's this? Absolutely not! Give me those!
Hello, everybody. 2025 was the breakout year for AI video. We had Higgsfield, Hedra, Kling, VO3 and Sora 2, amongst others. We also got to a point where it's pretty hard to tell what was real or not. The Doorcam meme is a pretty good example of that. It's deliberately low quality and grainy, matching a real Doorcam, which makes it all the more plausible. It's all a bit terrifying in many ways. Perhaps it's even more terrifying that a study has found that more than 20% of videos shown to new YouTube users are what's become known as AI slop. That's the low-effort brain rot, which may or may not include a dog ringing a doorbell and their face turning into a fire hydrant. But I guess it's a sign of the times. You're looking at something on Instagram that looks pretty real and it turns out it's not. But it's hilarious. Some might call this AI slop, and yeah, I do get it. But I wanted to run through the top AI virals of 2025 just to show where we're up to. I actually went through loads, like way more than 50, and I've whittled it down to 34, which gives us quite a mix of categories. Now, I used to work as a head of social media for a national newspaper in the UK, so I've seen my fair share of virals and cat videos. I'll give a bit of commentary around why I selected these clips. So in May, Google launched VO3, and this video went viral.
So usually when I scroll through the AI video subreddit, I'm like, whatever. But when I see this video I'm in right now, I'm like, we're cooked.
Sure, there might still be some details and idiosyncrasies that give away this isn't a real video, right? But it's getting very close, very fast, and we're cooked, for sure.
I mean, sooner or later, most people won't be able to tell what's real and what's AI. Probably sooner, which means we're cooked.
All right, so we don't have to watch all of that, but it pretty much says we're cooked. Like, it's not that easy to tell this is AI. It's only been 2 years since we first saw Will Smith eating spaghetti.
Pass the palm. Check it. In the kitchen, ready, set, let's eat. Got my bib on, can't be beat. Got that long pasta, boiling hot, you know, marinara maestro.
And let's face it, that really is AI sloppy spaghetti. But this, I'm not really so sure.
I'm literally standing in a kitchen created by a prompt. So do I really need to say it?
No, man, you don't.
So one industry that is going to be pretty disrupted by generative video is advertising, and it might be cooked sooner rather than later. Coca-Cola have started releasing an annual AI advert, which basically sends LinkedIn into civil war every November. Google released its VO3 model in May, and a lot of new creations went viral then. One of the most memorable was when ex-Google creative director Amir Arayali made this unaffiliated ad for Liquid Death.
Good afternoon, son. Want to take a guess why I pulled you over? Oh, it's not what you think. It's Liquid Death. They're sparkling mountain water. Wow, you weren't kidding. That is refreshing. but it's not why I pulled you over. Oh boy. Is it the busted taillight?
Nuh-uh.
Is it because of the license plate?
Nope.
Shit, man, it's the dead guy, right?
No, sir.
Is it the human trafficking, perhaps?
Nuh-uh.
Man, is it the truck thing?
I don't think so.
Well, what is it then? The robbery?
No.
The bumper sticker?
No.
It's the roadkill, isn't it?
Haven't heard of it.
The chemical waste?
Nuh-uh.
Is it the roller coaster seat? Is it the cult thing?
Absolutely not. Hell no.
All right, I give up. What is it?
It's because it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Kevin.
Dad, you remembered.
Happy birthday to you.
You're the best dad ever.
Happy birthday to you.
You can hardly say that's AI slop in my opinion. It's really quite a good ad. A nice heartwarming twist, although I'm not sure it entirely makes sense. Like liquid death itself. What's all that about? It's just water. But there are certainly plenty of other ways that AI collided with big brands. Sometimes it became a battle of the brands, like McDonald's versus KFC. Now, the first thing that springs to mind is whoever made that has way too much time on their hands. It's just a clip of a 3-minute segment. Like, what is it for? Can you monetize that, or is it just for jokes? It would have taken ages. Let's go down to some lower production values with this short skit ad for Dunkin' Donuts.
Time to make the meat donuts. Every morning before the sun's up, we start from scratch, searing, glazing, and shaping tender cuts of beef into a donut you won't believe until you taste it. Juicy on the inside, caramelized on the outside, and always fresh. Meat donuts made every morning at Dunkin' Donuts.
I often think that one way to go viral is to create a kind of unfamiliar remix of something. So this is a donut with a filling, a bit like a beef Wellington. It's why those giant food videos have been going viral for ages. I also kind of like the nostalgia value in the Dunkin' Donuts video. Kind of like a 1990s advert. And from that, we can make a fairly tenuous link to the history category. Definitely one of my favourites. I ran a history media company for about 6 years after all. The first video in this category is Humanis Corporatentis. It's definitely a remix kind of video. I think it's kind of clever, and it would have taken a lot of effort.
There was once a human species that looked a lot like us. Same hands, same brain, same potential. But they lived strangely. With strict routines and highly optimized schedules, they were always on time and immensely productive. They didn't hunt when they were hungry. They hunted between 9 and 5. They often stopped mid-hunt, even if the beast was right there. Time's up, they'd say. We'll start fresh tomorrow. The most driven among them practiced something they called the grind. Grind in stones. The less ambitious ones found safer careers in counting sticks. They all had to commute for hours, from one rock formation to another.
Now, we don't have to watch the whole thing to get it, and the link is in the description if you want to watch more, but I like the twist at the end.
That's why Homo corporatensis went extinct. We are Homo sapiens, because we are not made to sit in caves and chisel spreadsheets. We are made to run around outside and explore the world.
Yet again, it's an unaffiliated ad, and quite a clever one. This one is definitely not an ad. It's Moses vlogging about the Exodus.
All right, guys, me and Aaron just got inside the palace. We're about to ask Pharaoh to let our people go. No idea how this is gonna go, but wish us luck.
Okay, we just left the meeting. We asked, he laughed, said no one's going anywhere.
Now, first things first, I'm not entirely sure about the American accent, but I think I can suspend my disbelief.
Pharaoh, if you're watching this, this is your last chance. Let the people go, or it's gonna rain, hail, frogs, whatever.
He let us go, then changed his mind. Now he's sending soldiers. We're literally running to the sea right now.
Guys, the sea literally opened up. I'll explain later, we're walking through now.
And no, this path isn't on Google Maps.
Didn't film the parting, was busy holding the staff. But yeah, it worked. The sea split. I'm exhausted.
All right, guys, we made it. Seal's behind us, Pharaoh's not. Don't forget to like, comment, and maybe bring sandals next time. We walked a lot.
Why did he turn Australian for a moment? Probably after 1,000 generations, the creator just thought, I just can't do it anymore. But hey, that's a pretty novel way to tell the Exodus story all the same. Now let's move from ancient history, and I'm not sure that Exodus is history exactly, to the modern, or maybe the grim darkness of the far future, because in this Sora 2 creation, we've got the USSR mixed with Warhammer 40,000.
Когда надежда не остается, стальные силуэты приземляются в бой, ровно тогда, когда нужно, меняя ход истории. Они встают щитом перед товарищами, принимая удар на свою сталь, закрывая собой тех, кто держит фронт. И когда товарищи в безопасности, сталионы показывают всю свою мощь, враг ломается за секунду. Им известен один итог. Победа.
Feels like kind of Fallout vibes as well, with the blimp and the ending with the Soviet Marine on the Reichstag. Or is it the Brotherhood of Steel? Also, small detail, but it did actually get the Soviet Army and German Wehrmacht helmets right. That is a problem that had previously made AI World War II movies impossible. Another domino has fallen.
Not gonna lie, we're cooked.
From one evil empire to the next, here's the first of the AI-generated Star Wars virals. Okay, Hayden Christensen looks incredibly realistic, but this lot really did ruin Star Wars for me.
I'm never gonna train again. Guilty hands have lost their rhythm.
Alright, this is 4 minutes long and I can't watch all of this. Just as I can't sit for long watching Star Wars episodes 1 to 3. You get the picture. Let's go to Planet Hoth instead.
Okay, so we're in the middle of an active firefight. People are screaming, stuff's exploding, and Greg's over there building the damn snowman. Bro, I've had enough. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I don't get paid enough for this shit. Dude, we are so dead.
I think I disabled the shields instead of the landing gear.
Cool. Love that for us.
Now that viral got a lot of traction when it was released in May, but I just don't really get it. Do you have to be a Star Wars fanatic or something? Are swearing stormtroopers just hilarious or something? Nope, still don't get it. But when that was first released, I posted on LinkedIn about AI posing a threat to existing intellectual property rights. And then, in December, Disney struck a deal with OpenAI, which allows people to generate the Star Wars universe in AI. Now, from a galaxy far, far away, let's have a look at our own with the kids and education category. First up, what's inside the planets? I think this works on a few levels. The weirdness of cutting into a planet like it's a cake. The ASMR. The intrigue about what's inside. It's also super satisfying. Let's stay with the science theme. Kind of. Science fiction, because this Jurassic Park tour video was released in May and I really did genuinely think that the people in it were real.
We are on our way to Jurassic Park. I am so excited. I've always wanted to go and finally we are doing it. It's gonna be great. Right, Jason?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Okay, bye.
All right, we're here.
Okay, after a couple of watches, maybe not, but that looks so realistic. I've often seen people post on social media about how AI has been used to improve their kids' drawings and make them into cartoons and stuff. But in November, someone spun this meme on its head and got an AI generator to create kids' drawings. And the end result is really quite weird. That last one freaked me out. What was it, an owl? And here's something I'd never really considered. A talking baby podcast created by comedian John LaJoie, I think I pronounced that right, made on Hedra.
Welcome to the Talking Baby podcast. On today's episode, we'll be talking to the weird-looking person who lives at my house. Thanks for being here, weird-looking person.
Well, thanks for having me. As you know, you are my third favorite person in the world, third behind the two larger people that we also live with. They're both awesome. So cool.
Okay, once you get past the novelty factor, then there's not a huge amount more to that, but it's got more than 5,000 Reddit upvotes. So, a worthy entry. This one of Stephen Hawking on a half-pipe also got over 5,000 upvotes.
Hawking rolling in, run two.
Look at the speed building on that chair. He's locked
Big
in.
pump coming up the wall.
Launching 420 tailspin attempt.
He loads it, can't find the landing.
Sideways.
Absolutely.
Now, when I first saw this, it was in a post that raised a legitimate concern and question. How should generative video handle requests for people who are dead? I don't know the answer. Let's just get back to something more lighthearted. Cat Olympic diving. While you might be focused on the cats, I think it's interesting how weird the writing is in the background, and why it's in the London 2012 art style, which feels really specific. But more seriously, these sorts of videos display fairly realistic physics, which was seen as another breakthrough during the summer of 2025. Another day, another cat video. This one is called Lasagna Cat.
So cute.
So that later part is actually a copy of another AI meme about parkour. I think there's one of Jesus doing it in his house, but this one was actually funnier, so I didn't include that. Now, I'm 40, and I've got to say one of the most peaceful places a middle-aged man can be is the throne room. But not when an unexpected guest arrives. The shortest ones are often the funniest. A bit like the Doorcam meme, this nighttime camera just makes this a bit more plausible.
What is? Oh my! There's something in my mouth! Ah!
Now, we've just moved house, and my cat, who's there, that's her portrait, as a kitten. She's bringing in a lot of rodents, so I'm pretty much just waiting for the night where she does that to me. But this being about AI memes, I'm glad to say someone took it to its natural conclusion. Alright, next up is big cat versus small cat. You know what, there really are quite a few different layers to this, so I think it deserves its own analysis. First, the most obvious is it's a cat video, so you've got a good chance of going viral with that. But then there's the kind of threat of the big cat meeting the small cat. But we love an underdog, or under-cat story, and so seeing the small cat riding the big one is all very heartwarming, as is the classic trope of animals being friends. So that might be classed as AI slop, but it's actually quite a well-worked viral package. And not forgetting it's a Doorcam meme. Next, we can have one cool cat riding a big cat.
Yeah, look at this, nephew. We out here in the motherland, me and the king of the jungle just taking a stroll. Real deal, no green screen, no circus. This big homie right here moving like he on the block and he do. He's smooth with it.
You know, the best thing about that video is Snoop Dogg actually posted it on Sora. So let's move from lions to gorillas in the zoo.
He's looking right at us. Whoa! Hi, big guy. Did you hear that?
Now, when I found that video on Reddit, the title was Facebook Mums Would Fall for This Video I Just Made on Sora. And this brings us into our fake news category.
Police are looking for a man who ran away after robbing a store.
Crucial development, Bob. Police have just dispatched a sketch of this.
Oh, man.
Officers have now arrested the suspect moments ago.
It really looks...
Now this one is actually made all the more plausible in that such a thing did actually happen in real life some 7 years ago.
Now this just in, police officers in Lancaster, Pennsylvania were asking people to be on the lookout for a man who robbed a store. And I think we do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description. Okay.
So again, it's a bit like the creators of these AI memes actually know how the virals work and are actually setting up scenarios to make them really travel. Now, from news anchors to talk shows.
In the case of baby Jalen, wacky inflatable tube man, you are not the father.
Turns out the wacky inflatable tube man is a thing.
Yo, that's the person! Wait. I thought it was a robot. What the? Hey. Nope. He's real. He's actually. Oh my god.
This video was released just after my Christmas, and in my household, it's like this Sora clip was real life.
Breaking tonight, U.S. officials confirmed that Santa Claus was shot down and captured over northern Syria. Video released by his captors shows the crash and a hostage statement. A warning: the images are disturbing.
The world will not have Christmas unless the United States.
My penultimate video was literally posted by Donald Trump, the king of fake news, the man who basically invented it. Here he is flying in a jet, dumping on No Kings protesters in October. And that really is a sign of the times. The President of the United States is posting AI slop of himself dumping on protesters. What a loser. But hey, maybe everything hasn't regressed quite as bad as it seems. Here's Will Smith, again, eating spaghetti. Just this time, just 2 years on, it looks kind of realistic. Happy New Year, everyone. See you on the other side.
In the kitchen, ready, set, let's eat. Got my bib on, can't be beat. Got that long pasta, boiling hot, you know. Marinara maestro, watch the sauce flow. From the countertop to the dining room chair. Fork in my right hand, twirling with flair. No hesitation, straight elevation.
Thanks for watching this roundup. If this is the first time you've watched Absolutely Agentic, then we've got plenty of other videos about AI you can watch. Like the video, leave us a comment and subscribe to the channel. You can also sign up to our newsletter through the link at the top of the description. See you next time. It'll be absolutely agentic.